What's going on, guys? My name is Rollercoaster Central here today, bringing you a video on the new Kings Island Orion 2020 Giga coaster. That's a lot to say. So I want to show you the trailer they had for Orion. It's really cool, and after it's over, I'll talk more about Orion and other things. The trailer of Orion looks really cool because it gets to show you the space theme behind it, and I feel like the animation overall in the video is getting better. Like, I hope Cedar Fair parks do this more often, because I actually really enjoyed that trailer because it had a lot of like power to it. The song sounded good with the Giga coaster, and overall the theming, I don't know how it's going to be in person, but from the looks of it, I hope the space theme does well for that area. And I hope the overall ride turns out really good for Kings Island. So it brings up another point. So Orion is only 287 feet tall with a 300-foot drop. It's still a Giga coaster. I know a lot of people are saying, oh, it's a hyper coaster. You have two hyper coasters in your park. But listen up. I agree with it being a Giga because my home park is Kennywood. Phantom Revenge has a 228-foot drop, the second part of the ride instead of the first. First part is only 164 feet, and for the Phantom, it's still one of the best coasters out there, and it's still considered a hyper coaster. So what I'm trying to say for Orion is it might be considered the baby Giga. From its fellow family Giga members, it might not be the tallest, fastest, longest Giga, but I still think Orion is going to have a effect that other Gigas don't have. And for the top Giga, which won the GTAs, considered as the Golden Ticket Awards, it may still hold its title for years to come. But for the future Kings Island investment, Orion still might be the top coaster of 2020. I know there's other good coasters out there that's been announced, but this is still one of those coasters to keep an eye on for 2020. And if you're so worried about it not being a Giga coaster from its height, hey, you have a Hyper Giga. That's different. I don't think we have that yet in the world, so just add something different to your collection. So I want to talk about Orion's overall layout. So it's a nice layout, but it's too short. That's my only issue with this coaster, which they had the land to do it. We can only assume they didn't want to add extra cost to this coaster. That's why they considered lowering the length to what it's at now. But I'm not really too concerned about the length because there's so much more about this coaster than stats. I feel like this coaster is going to be really cool for the park. It's something different. It's a step up from Diamondback, and it's going to be more intense. And it's going to be a coaster that's going to bring in the general public more. And it might not be an enthusiast dream coaster, but this coaster is still going to bring in a lot of crowds, and it's going to be a really good coaster for the 2020 season. The overall name Orion does fit with the overall theme and everything of the coaster. I did prefer Polaris before they announced Orion, but how I see it is we shouldn't judge it off of its stats, its name, its theme. Just let it go and just see how it turns out. So to finish off this video, I want to talk about that Orion is a Giga coaster. I mean, it has a 300-foot drop. It's still considered Giga. And for all the people trashing on it, and other coasters in general too, just give it a chance. That's like the first thing you should think, saying it's alright, I'm going to give it a chance until I see it on opening day. Then that's when you can make your opinion. Don't make your opinion now, because you're going to ruin other people's expectations. So I didn't mean to turn this into like a rant for a second, but I just want the community to be positive, to give something a chance, anything a chance. If you think negative on something before it's even here, so that kind of ruins the overall experience when it opens to the public. So Orion going to Kings Island in 2020, good luck. I wish you guys the best, and leave your comments down in the comment section below. Smash that like button if you agree that we need to be more positive. If you're new, consider subscribing and sharing the video to others. As always, thanks for watching. I'm Roller Coaster Central. Have a good day.